Great. All right, TCU TV. I'm here with Chris Harrison of Federal Bikes. Chris, you brought along a whole bunch of product. You want to take us through what Federal has to offer for the 2013 line?
Yeah, for sure. As you can see, we've got a load of new frames coming out for next year. We've got new colorways on the Bruno frame, the Washington frame, the Lacey frame, and this is a whole new frame that we're bringing out for 2013, which is a dub collab. It's really short, street geometry, 3 top tube sizes, 20, 21 inch, and a 20, 420 top tube size.
I get it.
Yeah. We're really excited about this. Should be really popular. Everyone loves dub over here in America.
That's the movement in England, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
What about these 2 seats here? I see we got the fat one, which is all the rage, and then the slim, lacy one down here.
Yeah, obviously people are moving towards the fat seat nowadays, so we've got that covered. And we've got this new Dan Lacey signature seat. That comes in a mid-size and a slim size. You can see we've got the foam detailing. Yeah, looks pretty neat. Keeps it clean. So.
And I see that you guys also have gotten into the plastic peg game over here.
Yeah, that's a really early prototype that some of the guys are riding now. It's been designed to make sure that it's the same OD as a normal peg.
Right. Yeah.
Because nowadays, plastic pegs tend to be a bit thicker.
A little bigger than that. You guys slimmed it down.
So aluminium sleeve, plastic peg on the outside. So it's in testing now. So it should be available next year.
What's up with this this stem over here?
This is the top load stem. It's going to be a Mark Love signature.
Okay.
Signature stem. Yeah, pretty clean, really strong. So just wanted to bring our sort of take on it to the market.
And then these grips as well. Is that a signature product or?
No, this isn't. Contact grip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again, new for 2013. Really comfy. Nice and long, and they come in a flangeless version as well.
Nice. But these bars here too, I noticed they have some how would we describe the emblem that's sort of welded on there?
Well, it's not welded on. Basically, it's formed into the tubing.
Oh, okay.
These are the Bruno Hoffman signature bars, 8.75 inch rise.
Well, that's pretty exciting for the kids because they like Bruno and they like really tall bars. So that's a good one. Yeah, so Federal in general, what's kind of the overall direction of the brand for 2013? I know you guys have been making a few little moves with the team and stuff, getting Tammy on the team and everything.
Yeah, definitely. We're really excited to have Tammy on board. He's someone that Dan and Bruno and what have you, they're friends with, and they certainly push for.
Was that, does Dan Lacey kind of have a team manager role going with the brand now?
Yeah, he does kind of in a sense, Dan is good friends with everyone on the team, so he kind of he talks to everyone, he oversees, and he has a lot of good positive impact. As that's what we hope from all our riders, is to have some input in the sort of the direction of the company and what's going on.
What are you guys planning in terms of where does your promotional budget go? Are you guys doing a lot of web videos and trips this year?
Yeah, primarily there'll be a lot of trips and web videos. Hopefully, I mean, I like to think Federal's become pretty synonymous with good, high quality web edits.
High quality web edits, yeah. I was going to say ever since back in the day, and most notably, you guys had a mix edit come out fairly recently that was super crazy with the whole team. And who's the guy who had the ender, the crazy pegs hard 180?
Oh, Ollie Evans.
Yeah, that was pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, well, we've got the Frankfurt edit dropping soon, which is just going to blow that previous edit away. Yeah.
Any plans for a DVD or anything like that, or
not at the moment? Just think web edits really.
You have a chance to walk around the Interbike scene a little bit down there.
I've had a brief look around. Yeah, it's good. I mean, there's a lot of new companies and what have you.
Yeah.
But
does Interbike still matter to Federal as a brand? Do you think that this is really important, or is it just kind of a chance for everybody to see each other?
I think it's important. Probably. I mean, we're kind of having this conversation last night between a few of us. So I think if it was in our own country, then Federal would definitely have its own stand. But I think it's good that we have a solid US distributor in Tip Plus who kind of represent for us, who make it a lot easier to come here.
Yeah, Tip is really sort of having a resurgence this year. They really ramped up the promotional budget, and Primo's going hard, and it seems like Federal's getting a big push in the US. Are you guys really involved with the U.S. side of things too?
Yeah, like John Richards is coming at Tip Plus now, which is really good, kind of giving it a lot of momentum. And obviously, we kind of feel a sort of an affinity to Colt and Primo through a lot of our riders and friendships and what have you. So we're really excited about the way that relationship's going.
Do you guys have any big plans for the Our House 70s ramps that you guys have filmed quite a few web edits at?
Kind of keeping that going, allowing guys can go in and ride and what have you. They can suggest things if they want to build things. And
is there any kind of hostility between the park rats and the street riders? Because I know that I posted a video and I called attention to like a bunch of bangers that Dan Lacey did on the rail, and that immediately some kid, I forget his name, I'd love to call him out, but he hit me up right away saying that it was kind of bullshit that I was giving Dan props when there was a bunch of like box jump tricks going on too that I didn't mention. Is there any kind of hostility there, or is this just some?
I think that hostility exists only on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Between.
Oh, that's where it belongs anyway. Do you see anything really horrible downstairs? Anything that really kind of makes you feel bad for the current state of BMX?
No, I think the market's really oversaturated. People are entitled to do their own thing. It's not really for me to pass judgment on what is right or wrong. So I think if people are into Federal, like what it stands for, then that's really good. But if it's not for them, then so be it. There's obviously other options out there.
Very diplomatic answer. Owen Clegg hit me up on Twitter and told me to ask Colin what his favorite RoboCop movie is. So I don't know if you have an opinion on that as well, RoboCop.
Yeah, it's people who don't know. Colin, who works at 70s Distribution, has more than a passing resemblance to a certain RoboCop character.
Oh, okay. So. And then somebody also asked that we ask Dan if he ever plans on doing a 360 to Overtooth down a rail, which I know you probably aren't really clued into what tricks he plans on doing in the next few years. But
to be honest, with Dan, he continually amazes me. Like,
yeah, the Ride BMX interview was like kind of astonishing. Some of the stuff he did in there.
I mean, some of the stuff that I've known Dan since he was like 16, 17, and just seeing him sort of grow up riding, he's just phenomenal.
He's come a long way in a few years. Somebody also told me to ask you, how stoned are you right now? Not at all. Yeah, you don't want to get high before your come up TV episode. Yeah, you probably won't. Yeah, nobody could handle that. What kind of social networking presence does Federal have? Is that something you guys put a lot of effort into?
Yeah, pretty much everything, like Twitter, Facebook, and just recently got an Instagram.
All right, yeah, we have a whole line of new Federal T-shirts. Are you guys going hard with the apparel side of things? Because I know that a lot of companies are sort of trying to move into that direction in BMX.
I mean, for us, it just kind of supplements what we do with the hard goods. So I think it's good to have T-shirts for the riders to wear and what have you, and people to buy into what we're doing, doing as a brand. So we've got like new pocket tee, it's pretty clean. A Bruno Hoffman tee.
Oh damn! Look at that. Is it a touchy subject for a brand like Federal to be involved with a brand like Dub that maybe has a more controversial image?
Not really. I mean, the Dub guys, they do what they do, so it's fine.
It's all about supporting England anyway.
Exactly.
It's just real English pride.
Yeah, exactly. We all stick together. So
very nice. But yeah. So when is all this stuff available? Is it all coming out real soon?
Plastic Peg later next year. This new Lacey frame March next year, and then the rest of this stuff will be available from November. So pretty soon.
Very nice. Well, yeah, I think Federal's really, come a long way, and I'm glad to see you guys, still putting out awesome stuff.
Cheers. Right, yeah, thanks a lot for your time and this opportunity.
Yeah.
And if you want to see more of the products from Interbike, go to federalbikes.com.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.